Kawasaki Ninja 400 launched at
4 point. What the? Now I'm sure that was the reaction most of you had when you heard the pricing of the Ninja 400 as it will be, and we got a lot of comments from you guys saying that you would love to see a rant from us regarding the Ninja 400's pricing, and that's why welcome to this episode of ZigTalk where we are going to do just that. We are going to discuss.
Exactly.
Rant about.
And the elementary stumbling block with this thing has been the price, especially since this isn't the first price shock. We got it with the Z900 RS,
Yes.
we got it with the Versus X300, and now this
one is.
So it's very confusing with Kawasaki being quite VFM with this high-end bikes, and then
It's like they somehow don't, because they're all coming the same process, right? They're coming in as CKDs.
Exactly.
They're being assembled here. But then why is it 4.69 lakhs ex-showroom? That's a big number.
Let's just look at that number alone. Let's talk about context from the rest of the Kawasaki range, right? Alright, so numbers game. I've never been very good at this, but this is quite interesting. It costs a little over a lakh more than the Ninja 300, which is okay, fine. It's a brand new product, fine. You can.
Okay.
Let's say put it that way. But here's where things start to go really awry. It costs rupees 30,000 less than the Z650 and about 80,000 rupees less than the Ninja 650.
Which are both more powerful motorcycles.
Exactly.
Significantly more powerful motorcycles, and
it's 2.44 lakh more than the KTM RC390.
yeah, so basically you can buy two RC390s in the price of one Ninja 400 and still have some money left over.
For fuel.
For helmet, whatever, but
Exactly.
okay. But it's that much of a difference.
Exactly. So long story short, this is quite a colossal number no matter which way you paint it. And how do we go about understanding why that is, or getting even close to understanding why Kawasaki's gone through this? What's the deal with this product?
The thing is, now do you realize that it is not just a Ninja 300 with extra 100cc.
True.
It was built all new from the ground up. That motor, it's all new. It's got all new internals. It's got new airbox, higher compression, new gearbox. It's essentially making about 10 horsepower more than the 300, 49 horsepower. And the best part is we get the 49 horsepower version in India.
Exactly. In Europe
It's 43 for the A2 license, yeah. So I mean, in that sense, we're lucky, yes. But it's essentially a much more powerful motor. And while the bike sort of looks larger than the Ninja 300,
it's smaller.
It's narrower, it's shorter, it's a little longer, a few mm, but essentially it's a more compact motorcycle.
And what's the weight?
It's about only, so according to Kawasaki India, it's 1 kilo heavier than the 300, which is not bad. 173 kilos weight to weight is not bad at all. So that puts the power to weight ratio of the Ninja 400 higher than the RC390, which had been the benchmark for small capacity bikes power to weight ratios, you know. And then that's something like, if you thought the RC390 was fun to ride and it's mad and mental, this is going to be probably as much fun, on paper at least. Looks like that. And the difference sort of continues. So even the frame, like the Ninja 300 uses a diamond type frame.
Exactly.
This one has, the 400 has a trellis which is similar to the one from the H2. So again, getting sportier, the wheelbase has become shorter, the swing arm has gotten longer. So they are aiming it as a sport bike, not as a
sport tourer. As the Ninja name would suggest.
And even the rake, like the rake has been, the Ninja 300 rake is 27 degrees, it's pulled to 24.7 degrees. So it's a sharper rake. So on paper, it seems like it's going to be a great bike to ride.
But is it worth it? Is there any way to outright say that this kind of stuff justifies the prices? It's subjective.
It's very subjective. Like on paper, you can go either way. You can say that you know, who else is giving you a 50 horsepower sporty fed motorcycle at that price? Because nobody else is primarily. But that number is just, it's a big number.
Exactly. It's difficult to, I mean, on paper it does suggest, like you mentioned, that it's got the super sport sort of ambitions going. And we can't comment on that exactly till we've had a chance to ride
the bike, yeah.
But is it just us who's getting this deal? Is it the similar case? Because the delta between the prices from the 400 to the 650, is it a similar case where this is so expensive?
So
even
I'll put it this way.
Overseas?
I'll put it this way. The delta between the 300 and the 400. So in India, it's a lakh rupees, a little over lakh rupees, which is 31% more expensive, the 400 compared to the 300 in India. In Thailand, now I'm not going to talk about actual prices because the prices themselves might not make too much sense, but the price difference between the 300 and the 400 in Thailand is about 10%. In the UK, it's about 6 to 7%, 6 to 7%. That's about it. So that's the problem. So when you look at that delta, that 31%, that's why the 400 feels so much more expensive.
Exactly. But what is the value proposition over here? I mean, are we reading too much into that Ninja name? Is that what's kind of become?
See, so I'll put it this way. That the price, the number, and the delta, that really makes the 400 feel very expensive.
True.
But put it this way: what if it was not called the 400, Ninja 400? Like for example, the Kawasaki Ninja 300 is an outright sports tourer. It's very clear in its aim.
So is the 650.
So is 650 exactly, and even the Ninja 1000. So any Kawasaki bike with Ninja and a big number is a sports tourer. But what if this was called the Kawasaki ZX4R? Then would the price suddenly make more sense? Because at least on paper, it feels like a proper super sport.
Exactly, giving you the super sport experience on a slightly lower budget, if not
Yeah.
value for money in the traditional sense. It's a difficult argument. It's very tricky.
Because suddenly when you call it a ZX4R, I'm like, okay, it's not that expensive then. But I mean, I could be wrong. So why don't you let us know in the comments, if the name was ZX4R, would you be okay paying that much money for it? Or is it still overpriced? Because on some level, yes, it is overpriced.
It is definitely. There's no way of getting around it. You can't call this VFM pricing in the slightest bit. But the product, its qualities and all, we'll be able to quantify how good it justifies what it says on the spec sheet only after we've had a chance to ride it. We're hoping that happens really nice and soon. But till then, you can let us know what you think about the Ninja 400. Would you consider buying one at its current price? Would that make sense to you?
And buy one and change the sticker to ZX4R. Let's do that.
So that's about it from our rant. We're hoping to just give our perspective on this. If you liked it, let us know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. And if you have any contrary arguments, go ahead. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know, man. We'll get back to you on that. And if you have any other subjects that you want us to sort of approach, let us know in the comments. Let us know on Facebook, on Instagram, anywhere. We will get back to you on that.
The best way to find out about our latest videos is to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Don't forget to do that if you haven't already. But for now, thank you so much for watching this edition of the ZigTalk. I'm Tushar, that's Speedy. Thank you for watching and goodbye.
Bye.